There comes a moment in every life when we stand at a crossroads, facing the path that leads to greatness or the one that leads to mediocrity. That moment is now, and I ask you, are you going to make excuses, or are you going to take action? Are you going to let the world tell you what you can or cannot do, or will you rise above the noise and take control of your destiny? You see, excuses are nothing but a mask for fear, fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of what others might think. But let me tell you this, fear is nothing but a shadow, a figment of your imagination. It has no power over you unless you give it permission to. The successful men and women throughout history didn't wait for the perfect moment. They didn't wait for their circumstances to be ideal. They took the hand they were dealt and played it with all they had. They turned obstacles into stepping stones and failures into lessons. What's holding you back? What excuse are you clinging to today that will keep you from achieving the greatness you were born for? I don't have time, you say, but let me remind you, time is an equal opportunity giver. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. It's not about time, it's about priorities. What are you prioritizing? Perhaps you say, I don't have the right skills, or I wasn't born with the right connections. But let me remind you that talent is developed through perseverance. Skills are built through relentless practice, and connections, they're formed by showing up, by creating value, by being the person others want to collaborate with. You can continue to make excuses, or you can choose to act. You can continue to say, someday I'll get to it, or you can decide that today is the day you begin your journey to success. Every moment you spend making excuses is another moment you are not moving forward. You must take full responsibility for where you are and where you want to be. There is no one to blame but yourself if you allow excuses to dictate your life. I am here to tell you that there is no more waiting. No more hoping for better circumstances. No more thinking you're not good enough. You have everything you need within you to begin. The mind is a powerful thing, and when you feed it with positive thoughts, unshakable belief, and a clear purpose, you begin to see the world differently. You see opportunity in every challenge, and you see strength in every weakness. The time for excuses has passed. It's time to step into the person you were meant to be. You have the power to create the life you desire, but first, you must let go of the excuses and embrace the possibilities. The moment of greatness is within your reach, but it's up to you to claim it. Stand tall, step forward, and let nothing hold you back. Success waits for no one. It rewards those who act, who believe, who push forward despite the odds. The question is, are you ready to stop making excuses and start living your dream? Success is built through action, not excuses. Your circumstances don't define you. Your mindset and determination do. Success is built through action, not excuses. This simple yet profound truth is the cornerstone of achieving anything meaningful in life. We all face challenges, obstacles, and setbacks, but the difference between those who succeed and those who don't lies not in the nature of the challenges themselves, but in how we respond to them. It is easy to make excuses, to blame external factors, other people, or even fate for our inability to move forward. Yet, what separates the successful from the unsuccessful is the ability to take consistent, purposeful action in the face of adversity. The power of action is undeniable. Action moves us from the realm of dreams and ideas to the realm of tangible results. Without action, nothing changes. Without action, we remain in the same place, stuck in a cycle of wishing for a better future, but never truly moving toward it. It is easy to get caught in the trap of waiting for the right time, or for perfect conditions. Many people spend years thinking about their goals, imagining what they want to achieve, and planning for a better tomorrow. But time waits for no one. The world does not slow down to accommodate our comfort or convenience. The most successful people do not wait for the perfect moment. They make the moment perfect through their actions. Think about the most successful people you know, whether they are entrepreneurs, athletes, artists, or leaders in any field. What sets them apart? It's not that they have some secret knowledge or talent that others don't. It's not that they never face difficulties or hardships. The key difference is their relentless drive to take action, even when faced with obstacles or uncertainties. They are not paralyzed by fear or doubt. They are fueled by their desire to move forward. And the beauty of action is that it compounds over time. Every small step taken in the direction of your goals is one step closer to success. The more consistent and deliberate the actions, the faster you move toward your desired outcome. Taking action means doing something, no matter how small, every single day toward your goal. It means getting up when you don't feel like it, pushing through when you face resistance, and continuing even when you don't see immediate results. Action is not always glamorous, it is not always easy, but it is always necessary, and most importantly, it is within your control. No one can stop you from taking action except yourself. Excuses, on the other hand, are the greatest obstacle to success. They are a form of self-deception that allow us to avoid confronting the hard work required to achieve our goals. Excuses are easy. They offer a temporary sense of comfort, allowing us to feel justified in not taking the steps needed to move forward. They provide us with an illusion of safety, telling us that we are not the problem, that it is the circumstances or others that are to blame. But excuses are ultimately self-destructive. They keep us trapped in a cycle of inaction and regret, unable to break free and create the life we want. Excuses provide a temporary escape from responsibility, but they also keep us from growing, from learning, and from reaching our fullest potential. When you make excuses, you are essentially telling yourself that you are not capable of handling the challenges that come your way. You are surrendering your power and control, choosing to believe that circumstances outside of yourself are more powerful than your will and determination. But the truth is that you have more control over your life than you realize. The only thing standing between you and your goals is your willingness to take action, regardless of the excuses you may make. Consider the number of times you have found yourself saying, "I don't have enough time," or "I'm not qualified enough," or "I don't have the right connections." These are all excuses that keep you stuck in place, telling yourself that the world is somehow stacked against you. But the reality is that time is a resource we all have in equal measure. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. The question is not whether we have time, but how we choose to spend it. If you want to achieve something, you must prioritize it, making time for it in your life. It may require sacrifices, but the rewards of focusing your time and energy on what truly matters far outweigh the temporary discomfort of making those sacrifices. Similarly, the idea that you are not qualified or not capable is simply a limitation you have placed on yourself. Everyone starts somewhere. No one is born an expert or a master. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is the willingness to take the first step, to begin the process of learning, growing, and improving. You don't need to have all the answers right now. You just need the courage to start. Along the way, you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence you need. But you will never gain any of that by waiting for the perfect conditions or for the right moment. You gain it by acting, and then there are the excuses related to external factors. "I don't have the right connections," or "the market is too competitive." These are the external factors that so many people use as reasons not to pursue their dreams. But let me ask you this: what do successful people do when faced with these same challenges? They don't sit back and complain. They take action. They network, build relationships, learn from others, and create opportunities. They understand that success is not handed to you on a silver platter. It is earned through hard work, perseverance, and the ability to make things happen. If you want to be successful, you must stop blaming external circumstances and start taking responsibility for creating your own opportunities. No one is going to come and hand you success. You are the one responsible for your own achievements. And while circumstances may not always be in your control, your actions always are. You can choose to take control of your life, to take action every single day, to move toward your goals, regardless of the excuses that may arise. Success does not come to those who wait for the perfect time or the perfect conditions. It comes to those who take action even when it feels uncomfortable, even when the path is unclear, and even when the outcome is uncertain. The truth is, We all have the power to create the life we want. The key is to stop making excuses and start taking action. Action is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. It is the force that propels you forward, the momentum that keeps you moving in the right direction, even when things get tough. Every time you choose to act, you are one step closer to achieving your dreams. So, I challenge you today to stop waiting, stop making excuses, and start taking action. Whether it's a small step or a giant leap, the important thing is that you begin. Don't wait for the stars to align. Don't wait for someone to give you permission. Take the first step, and then the next, and keep moving forward. You are capable of more than you realize. Success is not something that happens to you. It is something you create through consistent, focused action. Every day you choose to act is another day you are moving closer to your goals. Your circumstances don't define you. Your mindset and determination do. This statement holds a powerful truth about success and personal growth. Far too often, people allow their circumstances to dictate their future, believing that the conditions they were born into, the environment they grew up in, or the setbacks they've faced in life have the ultimate power to determine their success. But the reality is that success is not a matter of where you come from, what you have, or what you don't have. It is about what you choose to believe and how much effort you are willing to invest in making your dreams a reality. Your circumstances do not define you. It is your mindset, the way you think, perceive the world, and approach challenges, that will ultimately shape the trajectory of your life. Many people live their lives in a state of limitation because they believe that their current circumstances are permanent. Whether it's financial hardship, a difficult upbringing, or even social pressures, these external factors can cloud the mind and create a belief that success is out of reach. This belief is a lie. The truth is that you are never truly bound by your circumstances. You are bound only by the limits you place on your own thinking. People have overcome far worse situations and achieved unimaginable success, proving that where you start doesn't have to dictate where you finish. One of the most powerful examples of this is the story of Andrew Carnegie, one of the richest men in history who was born into poverty in Scotland. His family immigrated to the United States when he was a child, and they lived in dire poverty, struggling to make ends meet. Despite these overwhelming challenges, Carnegie didn't allow his circumstances to define his future. Instead, he adopted a mindset of opportunity and hard work, focusing on learning, growing, and seizing the chances that came his way. Over time, Carnegie built an empire in the steel industry and became one of the wealthiest men of his era. His success wasn't determined by the hand he was dealt at birth, but by the decisions he made, the mindset he cultivated, and the actions he took. In the same way, your mindset is the key to unlocking your potential. It's easy to blame the world around us for our struggles. It's easy to say, if only I had been born into a wealthier family, or if only I had better opportunities. But these excuses are just that, excuses. They are ways of surrendering your power and giving the world permission to control your future. The truth is that success is not about waiting for the world to give you the perfect set of circumstances. It's about taking ownership of your mindset and your response to the challenges that life throws your way. Your mindset shapes your perception of the world. It's the lens through which you view every obstacle, every challenge, and every opportunity. If you have a mindset of scarcity, you will see limitations at every turn. You will believe that there are not enough resources, not enough opportunities, and not enough time to achieve your goals. On the other hand, if you have a mindset of abundance, you will see possibilities where others see problems. You will believe that opportunities are everywhere, and you will take proactive steps to make the most of them. Take, for instance, the example of Thomas Edison, one of the most prolific inventors in history. Edison faced numerous setbacks, including a lack of formal education and many failed experiments. Yet he never allowed these circumstances to define him. Instead, he viewed every failure as a lesson, every setback as an opportunity to learn and grow. Edison's famous quote, "I have not failed. I've just found 10 ways that won't work," reflects his mindset of resilience and determination. He didn't let his circumstances, his lack of formal training, his many failures, stop him from achieving greatness. Instead, he focused on what he could control, his mindset, his perseverance, and his ability to keep going no matter the obstacles. The same principle applies to you. Your current situation, no matter how difficult or limiting it may seem, is not permanent. It's only temporary if you refuse to let it define your future. It's your mindset and determination that will allow you to rise above your circumstances. If you approach every challenge with the belief that you can overcome it, if you maintain a mindset of persistence and resilience, then there is no limit to what you can achieve. It's also important to remember that your mindset influences your actions. Your thoughts shape your behaviors. If you believe that success is out of your reach, you will act accordingly. You will procrastinate, avoid taking risks, and remain in your comfort zone. But if you believe that success is possible, that you are capable of achieving great things, you will take bold action. You will push through fear, take calculated risks, and pursue your goals with passion and determination. This proactive approach will lead to progress, while a passive mindset will lead to stagnation. One of the most powerful aspects of mindset is the ability to shift it from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. People with a fixed mindset believe that their abilities, intelligence, and talents are fixed traits. They see failure as a reflection of their inadequacy and avoid challenges that might expose their weaknesses. On the other hand, people with a growth mindset believe that their abilities can be developed through hard work, learning, and persistence. They embrace challenges, view failures as opportunities to learn, and understand that growth comes from effort and perseverance. The difference between these two mindsets can mean the difference between success and failure. With a growth mindset, you are more likely to take on challenges, persist through setbacks, and continuously improve. You are not limited by your current circumstances because you know that you can grow, adapt, and evolve. You understand that failure is not a permanent state, but simply a step along the way to success. People with a growth mindset are not defined by their circumstances. They are defined by their willingness to learn, adapt, and keep moving forward. This concept is crucial for anyone striving for success, regardless of their background or current situation. Whether you come from a disadvantaged background, face personal hardships, or are dealing with external challenges, your mindset is the key to transforming your life. It's easy to fall into the trap of believing that success is reserved for a select few, those who have advantages or special opportunities, but this belief is limiting. The truth is that success is available to anyone who is willing to adopt a mindset of growth, resilience, and perseverance. Your circumstances may not be ideal, but your mindset and determination can create a path to success, no matter where you start. The stories of countless successful people demonstrate this truth. They faced obstacles, they experienced hardships, and they encountered failure. But what set them apart was their ability to change their mindset and push forward, no matter the challenges. They didn't wait for the world to change, they took action and made their own changes. They didn't let their circumstances define them. They defined themselves through their mindset and determination. As you move forward in your own journey, remember this: you have the power to shape your own destiny. Your circumstances may influence the path you take, but they do not have the power to determine the outcome. Your mindset, your ability to see opportunities in adversity, and your willingness to persist in the face of challenges are the true determinants of success. You are not defined by where you come from, by the limitations others place on you, or by the struggles you face. You are defined by your ability to rise above it all, to take control of your mind, and to take deliberate action toward your goals. Your future is in your hands, and it is your mindset that will determine the direction you take. In the end, success is not determined by the circumstances you face, but by the mindset you choose to adopt and the determination you bring to every challenge. Your circumstances may be difficult, and your obstacles may seem insurmountable, but they do not define who you are or what you can become. What defines you is your ability to rise above those challenges. to take responsibility for your own success, and to keep moving forward with resilience, courage, and purpose. It is your mindset that shapes your path, your belief in yourself, your commitment to growth, and your unwavering determination to act. Remember, you are not bound by where you start. You are defined by where you are willing to go. The future belongs to those who take control of their thoughts, their actions, and their destiny. The only limits that truly exist are the ones you place upon yourself. So, choose to break free from the limitations of circumstance and take charge of your life today. Your greatest potential lies in your ability to believe in yourself and take consistent action toward your dreams. The power is in your hands, and the time to act is now.